Hello and welcome. Got a minute, 1 second. No, it is. That's weird. Last time I did this test, I could hear the sound actually outside of the game, but now I'm not, and I've got the headset on, so it's really strange. Don't know why one time it works and one time it doesn't. Yeah, right. I've set the limer going on this job. I don't want this to get caught out. We've got other things to do though. We have got now then John Deere. Has got, yeah, it's weird. On the very first run through, I said, yeah, I don't think this John Deere's got, this model's got a front loader. Well, you'd be wrong. I was indeed very wrong. Yeah, so we'll let that do the fertilising and the liming. I want to do this. I don't want it to get us to get caught out. Are we going to have this as the front loader for a bit? So we might actually do the weight this colour. So we need to grab that. So that we grab that. Yeah, there are a few discrepancies. When I obviously did the swap from one to the other, there's a few bits of equipment that I didn't get. So yeah, that when it went wrong. So we might have to. Yeah, I might have to sort of like over time sort of fix that. Yeah, the Dalbo was the most important thing, the actual one thing that we got from sales. So we'll colour this, and we won't run that jet. Now that is a bit of a nasty place, to be honest, because you really, I mean, like it another way. Oh my life, yeah, even there as well. Right, so then I should say that should be in there. Let's colour that way if it's going to be the John Dealer that John Dealer, John. That was with me reading the word dealer. Right, let's customize that and let's. Oh no, we don't want that. It's a weight. That's what we want to customize. Right, so main color. Oh, would not let me customize the color. That's different. Wow, that's strange. Very strange. Yeah, we don't need this now, I realise. Yeah, we bought that 4,400 and it doesn't support it, the Matrical one. That's just typical, isn't it? The amount of times I forget to buy this, and then the one time I remember to buy it, I can't actually use it. Right, we need to buy some, yeah, now then, where did, that's one of the things I didn't buy, of course it is. So low loader, and let's use the proper shop. I'm trying to get into good habits, and most of the time I remember, but not all of the time. So low loader, we bought this yesterday at the beginning, but we didn't buy it, yeah, when we came back. So yeah, one of those things that I forgot. Go for the 12 meter and we'll buy yes, and then we want, what do we want? We want, it's for the, do we buy, I know I'm very tempted over the winter to buy the farmyard so that we don't have to worry about sheds, that we actually have the sheds that we were given originally. So now then we need grass, dry grass, and I think they're the same price, so why would you not give them the very best? Because you can actually afford to give them. Actually, dry grass is hay, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying. And they're both the same. In fact, actually, the dry grass is as light as a feather. So it makes more sense to actually do that because you could lift multiples at once. So then. Right, fantastic. So we've stockpiled that. Now, do we actually do what we have done on many Let's Plays? Although we have got that low loader, which is our main thing, do we buy a TPS and stick that like this, the dry grass, or are we always going to do dry grass? That is a good question, actually. Yes, I do like your thinking. Right, I'm not sure. We need to take a few bits and bobs off, even if it's only to go over the road out the way a little, because it's things like that that ruin the shop's ability to put things in line, which at this precise moment in time is a really useful feature. Yeah, so there's a few little discrepancies on the map like that. You can't do colours and stuff like that from the sharp and all things like that, which you should be able to do naturally on any shop, so there's a few weirdnesses going on. It's not, it's again, silly me, early adopter, yeah, it's always do it, don't I? Right, so we need to lower that for now. We also need to shift the front loader for the big Massey. It's nice to have that to... Oh, am I not on the right one? No, I was. Okay, I could have sworn it was just... It is. It's not lowering. Oh, it is. It is. Just, it's me expecting instant. Why will that not let me go? No, I was on the right one. Ah. No. That is always the confusing thing, really, when you run something like that. Right, now the one thing I'm going to say, if you've never used this, it's a brilliant mod. And it's obviously brilliant if you were going to bale or put things low like this. Now then, these can stack multiples because they're so light. It's dry grass. It's got very little weight. So because of that fact, you could stick a couple together at a time. And then, yeah, make your job a little easier. Yeah, so don't strap. Put your stuff on. Rise it with it not moving, and then stick. Now, this is the point actually. How I think we need to grab them. This is going to probably grab all three. I shouldn't push them together yet. Yeah, it might do actually, and then we'll sort it. We'll sort it. Yeah. Are we gonna? No, we're not going to time lapse. No, not for this. It's just not worth it. Yeah. Oh no, fantastic! It does only do two. Yeah, it makes more sense on this situation to actually go crossways than like the other way. So right, I need to go at a weird angle. So I've not quite got them right. And then you have to do the weird angle to compensate for the fact you've not got it straight. And then drop them both across. Like that. I'm looking forward to using these for these milking sheep. Yeah, very, very much so. Yeah, it doesn't like to be strapped and then raised or lowered. You can strap it afterwards, but not before. It's really not. It's not. It'll not be happy if you do it. Ooh, back handler straps go a long way. Right. Yeah. So. Yeah, the rest of the stuff, we've only got like the lime bag and the fertilizer, which I'm sure we can run across in a few minutes. Let's just stick this on for now. We could have stuck it in the 70 tonner. He says as he's halfway through putting it on. Yeah, this is true. Right, the most important job of all is that. With the right end. Yeah, we are. Right. Yeah, wow, did not use very much of that at all. For a full field, it's just so stupendous, it really is. And now then, I'll go right closer to the... So it does that. I'd imagine this might just do it, but it's not going to be like the superpower that it's got with that. So, and go again. Might even need a top up. Yeah, that's the most important job of all. But I thought, whilst we're doing that, we could go and get some animals. Is what I was thinking. So prep. Right, so we could do my old trick of like, yeah, you can sort of like. Do that and then pull them together like that and let go again and then just straddle a two and it works a treat. Although now we've got to go the opposite way, like over the top, haven't we? Because you changed the way that you grabbed. Well, you've got to be versatile in this game. It's no good only knowing one way to do anything. Right, should actually be able to just drop those down. Now then, Fantastic. So hopefully now we can... Yeah, the other thing is it was the position of the bags. Oh, the others have gone... Okay. This is a challenge. Right, okay, we could sort of be clever then and grab that. So this is heavy. So we're only grabbing this. In fact, wow, it's still heavy. It's only 3.7 tons. Let's run this across the road. Ooh, isn't that typical? Now that was terrible timing. Let's leave it so you can see it. Yes, we're going to grab some. I like this. Yeah, and don't usually ever have animals this early on, and to have sheep that can actually milk, that is quite unique. I don't know if it is a real thing. I mean, obviously sheep do give milk for the lambs, so it's not like it's just weird. You know, you just associate cows as milkers, so it's a little bit strange. So we might still get another water tank, because obviously now we know that they need water, and also we need to grab the milk from them. So in a lot of ways it makes a lot of sense for us to get one that's over there, which would make sense that it's the original one, which is super fast at filling, as we found out yesterday. It's not quite right, but it's not terrible. Bearing in mind we only need 10 on there, and we've got well over half already. And yeah, this is the other ones on the other side of the Dalbo. Grab that on its own, I think. Stick these together. Oh, of course, you had to ruin it and make it harder. Of course. Right. No, I was going to say, I was just thinking to myself, I should have timed myself, but not really. It's, yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Yeah, it's weird how sometimes that map just feels right. The first run through that I tried did not feel right. And yet, the equipment was better. Although, I've got to be honest, we also had mistakes on yesterday's session, and that usually throws me like a spanner in the works, and I think, ooh, but no, I didn't even feel that. I thought, wow, I love that piece of equipment by Mac Trucker. Just, I don't know if it's it that's at fault, or whether it's something on the map that it doesn't like, or what. So, but I'm hoping it settles down, and I've got a horrible feeling that it's not going to, and we're going to have to like throw that out, which is typical. So I was really enjoying using it. Of all the pieces of equipment I'd got, I was sort of really having fun with that, which is typical, of course. So, that's just the way things go, isn't it, really? Right, so, last but not least, I didn't say too long, really. Yeah, I just had a thought. We will do. That is true. Let us just get this off the shop front. Take that across the road for the big Massey, and then the shop is looking pretty much like a shop should. Look out for traffic. Also put this the way that he's going to grab it, which would be like that. Don't know if we're going to use the big Massey. Well, I suppose it makes sense in some ways, because I'd imagine it's heavy. I would say it's heavier than this, but I don't know, masses tend to be light, so I'm not sure. Yes, I'm a bit, I suppose, yeah, if we have to get rid of that, my gut tells me when you get mod clashes like that you need to reset that 3 times in one session, that really it's going to have to come off. That's what my gut tells me, and I don't think it's wrong. I actually think it's quite right. So if we go long ways, it's going to match then low. I don't really suppose it would have mattered. But yeah, and the same as really, if we want to grab something, we could leave this up at the sheep for now anyway. It's not going to hurt. Yes, this should keep them. Yes, we're not going to go mad. We've not got the money. we'll start from scratch. So now that is wandering. No, I think it was only because I put stuff on it. Right, so then the secret to this, as I found out, is to raise it. Ooh, even the raising gives a bit of wobble. Then strap it. Don't strap it and raise it. You will, yeah. Nasty things happen. Is all I'm going to say. Right, fantastic. So that's the liming and the fertilising done. I think there is a sneaky way across our fields. Well, our grass field. I think there is a way straight across the back, and then we're pretty much at the sheep place. I think I'm right in saying that. Might be wrong. Yeah, so I think if we can, when the BGA goes and we get all the digestate go through overnight, then I think we shall see if that works as well. I think it will. The principle was sound. It's how they split fields in the first place. It tells the workers and course play. Yeah, the one thing we're going to have to do though is go to the original and literally change the mode and delete that entry and redo it, because it's no longer the right one. Let me just see, am I going the right way? So yeah, I did a flyover, didn't I? So I think I am. No, I am. It's just, yeah, I am right. It's just further than I thought. You can just see it on the edge of the map. Although you still got to go on the road, so I suppose have we really? They don't like front loaders. Oh, this is long. That's the only bad thing. Yeah, I thought let's buy some sheep. Won't be lots because we can't afford a lot. I know it looks like we can, but yeah. Well, we could, but what I mean is, yeah, then we're going to seriously. I would like to buy, of all the things we've got to do, I'd like to buy the. I suppose, yeah. The other thing is though, is the milk. I don't know how much they produce or all that type of stuff. So this is the entrance that we thought we'd probably reduced a little bit in width, maybe a little, although I'm sure it wasn't too terribly. So we have to go along this one. Oh, yeah, that is working. Let's let all of that go. Might only get that on the right hand side by the look of it. We're not in far enough. But we know how to fix this because we do this on Neverland all the time. Just let those two go, and then we'll pull the next set through. Oh, it's getting those. Okay, right. While that's doing that, we will grab some animals. Isn't the Horman over here? It is. Right, so then. Dual generate wool or milk. So these are literally milkers. So this is going to be completely different to what I'm used to. I've not seen those. Not seen them at all. And yet there's a massive, massive price difference. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is there a reason that they are so expensive? Oh, the Asaf. These might be really good with milk, but it doesn't say so. Now, you'd have thought if these were special, I mean, again, is this map-based, or we're going to go Castilian? I have no idea what that means. Can we afford? Yeah, that's it, but it's got to be just 60. Now, the one thing we said was the one thing we've not done yet. So then, we need to flip this around the other way, and then whilst that is unloading, we need to grab. Ooh, it's long. It is also swivel axle, so it's a good job they're strapped. Ooh, does not like that. Oh, of course it won't. No, all the weight's on that side. Now then, so that is true. Right, we may have to do that and lower. Ooh. No, he's press and lower. That's it. And now this is what the big back handle isn't good at. But being as we're on the ground, we might actually get away with it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite pleased that we've already got the... yeah, at 10 o'clock we should start to get the silage come across. So if we just push these off like that... I mean, it's a lot of extra work really now, but these things happen. Yeah, we can't really grab them with it being the big back handler. That's it, and the other one, and then when we pull the trailer out of the way. Yeah, it does present difficulties, the fact that it's a swivel axle, but it's... I'd wanted to run a Let's Play with this as to see if it was... how well does it go? Because even the 82 Studios one, really, if you do the bumper pull, it's the front stanchions are too low and it scrapes on the floor a lot. It really is made to have to be the lorry back or the truck. So yeah, let's see if we can grab that. It's moved again. Typically, should be able to get that. It sometimes can't. See if I get my angle a little bit nice. So if we like try and keep that steady, bearing in mind this is a long beast, but that'll do. I think we can get to that little lot. Now the bad thing is you have to hold them, don't you? They don't just disappear like normally, so you've got to really... we can do this. There's light as a feather. That's the one good thing about this. That's one thing I really love about it, is the fact that it's as light as a feather. So you should really be able to grab, say, 4 or 5, and then hover them over. And while that's doing that, typically, of course, I'm going to get snarled up as well. Of course I am. Right, so while that's doing that, we need to grab the water, which is by you. It's a little bit dingy. I'm tempted to stick my lights on for yourselves, because it's a little bit dingy right now. If we didn't do the water, we'll do the last. I think I filled it. It's my habit to fill it. Oh, no, that's not quite right. I'd say it's got water in it. Oh, no, I did actually. Right, that's good. That's perfect. Oh, no, actually, we do want some water for them sheep. So it says its speciality is filling. So in this instance, this is actually quite useful. Its superpower of this is fill. It's not empty. Which really, yeah, in this exact instance is exactly what you want. So then we've got the water for the... Now we're going to have... Did I put one in? I know I mentioned it, but I don't know that I did. I don't think I put a tap in. I think I mentioned it, but we will need to. So I don't know how much milk they'll produce or anything. I don't know if we bought a good one or a bad one. It said they produce milk, so I'm presuming... Ooh, Alfred Hitchcock, the birds. When are you going to fix this, Giants? Gordon Bennett. It's everywhere as well. It's on their own, so it's not. There's no excuse to say no. It's a mod clash, because no, it's not. It's on Zilong 2. That's not a mod. Well, it is. It's your own. So then, water. I think, if I remember rightly, it's actually well past. Ooh, here. Oh, that was a bit nasty. Yes, I should say, looking at this, we're supposed to do this here. Is my guess. Right, fantastic. Let's grab that last one and stick that in. If I remember rightly, yeah, there must be surely getting a bit full. I'm sure it was about 50-60 tons. Yeah. Brilliant. So 30 tons, so we're going to need to do a second one. So we really should do my trick. Oh, no, we obviously didn't, which I like this. In Britain, I've said this many times, in most of our, both cows and sheep have got self-filling. They just put a ball cock in it. It's not exactly rocket science, but it is quite amazing. So if we stick this through here, now obviously it'd have a hose pipe on it, we know that, but in real life I'd probably, is that going to be able to, it should be able, oh it can, even from there actually. So we'll leave that. It's pretty much not bad. We'll follow the John Deere when it's hooked up. And I do think that I am right. We will probably get a trailer and we'll stick dry grass in it, and especially for this, so that we got in fact no, we might actually get a 8-2 Studios and actually just have one of those up here and we'll just keep filling it up. I don't think that is too horrible a thing really. Nice, that's a nice quick one, fantastic. I'm going to have to put wide for this. Now that lights, if you've done it for one, you should do it for the other. Now we're going to have to, so the milk point is there. Now does it treat it, can you put, or do we need to buy a special dairy? That's the one thing I'm going to say. I'm not sure whether it's classed as normal milk or not. Sorry bud, but you're going to have to wait a minute. Have we gone the right? Oh, we've gone the wrong way around the island. They're all should be honking us. Yeah, I should have gone the other way. My bad. And I'm going to scrape. I know I am. Right. It is long. That's the one bad thing. You can carry it. It's brilliant for baling, especially the lowering and raising thing. Just as I say, you've got to observe that. Well, you haven't got to, but. Yeah, I warn you, it's a good idea to soon learn to have this, and don't strap whilst you raise it. Yeah, that's the one thing. Oh, I've done it again. Why does it always do that? It goes on and off for a second, proving I did press it. Right, yeah, well, we're hoping to buy them. So we'll stick this here for now. It's just about enough room. Literally. Fantastic. And we'll grab you. Thank you very much, young lady. Now, I've not got the Star Wars names on. No, I haven't. Lights. And same for this John Deere. And indicator off, please. Fantastic. Right, so then I think it's time for us to, now let's just check. I think I did it. I'm almost sure I remember seeing me do it in editing. I did do everything to be shifted around. This had finished if I remember rightly. Yeah, all but the tiny weeniest amount. Told the silage to distribute, told the digester to distribute. We know, otherwise we wouldn't have earned any money. Silage, it's not got any yet, so we're going to go for an hour so that it pushes the silage across. And then we want to stick that back on. And we want to be sticking, that is still on selling, it was just that. Okay, right. So then let's speed up an hour to 10 o'clock and we should see some action. Yeah, the main thing being that the silage wanting to be moved into the BGA. That's the biggest thing that we really need to be seeing. That on green. And it has shifted it completely across, so we can now sleep till the morning. Our businesses should work again. Yeah, because I'm trying to think how many times Yeah, it'll just do one, won't it? That's the only thing with sleeping. I've said this. We did figure out a long time ago that it is far better to speed time up, but obviously it's a bit more faffy because you get multiple fills and empties on the hour. But in a way, this is like having one on the hour. Fantastic. Oh, I don't know that they've I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can test this theory out. See how much there was in there. Yep, that's shifted 200. So no, they fixed that as well. Giants have actually remedied that because I was cursing about that because it did used to work like that. So now you can actually safely do that. Sales. It's the one thing I do love doing. We've got the Univap. Well, do we buy that as a backup plan? But it's a baler wrapper. We need a standard baler. We can get them for 14,000. Oh, now we are looking for another header, aren't we? If you remember. Oh, that wouldn't be a bad backup because that's probably what I would have got. Oh, and it's a bit cheaty, but I'd never buy it. I've always said this. Can't switch it on or off. Oh, it's only 50 cubic meters. It's not. Oh, it's M. I thought it said XL. So that suits us down to the ground. We will. As a backup, we're going to buy that because I seriously think actually that that's going to be the case. We are going to buy that as well because we need one. If you remember, we sold ours, and I would like to get us straight into normal shopping. So we've got our backup plan that I think we're going to need. The one thing I said is I am going to give myself full cash for that because this is about mods. I would really looking forward to actually using that. And I really do mean that. Of all the pieces of equipment, I thoroughly enjoyed using that. I definitely will have it again. But if it's going to mod clash, and my gut tells me it's going to, and I believe that actually. Right, so then that's a cracking month in the sales. Let's go through to January, and we want to go 9 o'clock. Oh, seriously? I thought I'd already done the 9 o'clock push. Yeah, I did. I thought it was well past 9 o'clock. Right. It's a bit of a tick up as well. It's not going to be a massive bang because obviously it's just the remnants, but yeah, there is going to be a 9 o'clock tomorrow, January morning. Yeah, just like to get us through to next March. So we've got the seed, the one thing that we have got, but we've got no fields. So I have to remember that we have got animals, Mr. Smith. I think feeding animals is probably something that's fairly important. Oh my life, the mega roller again. That is so fantastic. Right, let's have a look at our animals that we are neglecting, that we didn't feed last month, but luckily we'd filled it to the brim. And yeah, we're lucky. So then the one thing we do need to do is I'm going to buy one of the little masses and we're going to sort this out so that doesn't happen again. And we are going to go for, do we go for my old farm hall? I've got a couple of farm halls and I bought one that someone else had made as well as Giants. So we've got 2 farm halls. Now the original I used to love because you could stick a front. There's also the Strinker, which is a perfect one for that type of thing. It's still fairly fast. It's very weak, but it's perfect for what we want it to do. So yeah, I'm unsure. Let's have a look. It doesn't need to be. Yeah, that's the International. That's by EY Modding. And that's the original one. Oh, isn't it? I thought it was Giants. It's not, is it? I thought it was 80. Oh, and I'd forgotten it was the. I like the colour that he's done. I should have known actually that it's not. Yeah, I love this, and it is free, and I do think it suits it really well. Now you used to be able to stick the. Yeah, now this is slow, but it's only got one job to do really. We'll also go for a special trailer, which is my go-to in situations like this. We're going to go for the solid axle. You cannot ever go wrong with this for sheep. The NAM by FSSA Modding. Yeah, we're going to go for the biggest size it can have, which is that, which is perfect for grass, which is why I love it. It just suits this job really, really well. So we're going to go for that. I do even like the rim colour. I mean, 3,180. Of course, there is another one by Holes that's also equally fantastic. Right, so then let's go and rectify that fault. And my real purpose is to hopefully get us though to go to get to through the winter, and then we can start in earnest. One of the quickest starts I will have ever have done on a start from scratch, and we've even got a header back as well. Not the corn, but yeah, not. We never know if we're going to do corn. It's not one of my most common things to do. But we could, being as we know that we're not out, we could send this and go till February morning, because it's a good test of how good is the AI splines on the map, because it's like day one, so it's not necessarily going to be perfect, but you never know. Never say never. This is a good modder. I mean, yeah, but everybody, no matter how good they are really on their first day, usually. Now, so I would say on the white concrete. Okay, well, let's try the road itself then. Because if anything, that really should work. Yeah, it seems happy at that. Fantastic. So let's fill this. So it's at least... Actually, though, you really did manage. You were quite wrong. Yeah, 400 and odd, I think. 400 to 500 odd it used. At least it's nice to have a full bag, really. Fantastic. Oh, it's done 2 anyway, so that was totally pointless. Right, let's drop that there. Right, so whilst that is going, we will sleep through till tomorrow morning. I can't believe that's a cracking. I don't know if you can actually do sugarcane on a European map. My gut tells me it's the Americas only, but I'm not sure. I know I did it on Horbelleron, but I never thought anything of it then. I'm not sure if sugarcane doesn't feel right. I'm sure it's an Americas only thing. I'll have to research that. I do like researching me farming simulator stuff. I do. Now that's probably not made it all the way down there, but you know. Thank you, Betty. That was fantastic. We should take over now. Lights. It's not got very good lights, if you remember. It's not got any indicators either, which actually I would imagine that's quite true. When this was made, it has got lights though, hasn't it? Wow. I'm sure that it's got lights. I'm sure I remember. Perhaps I did notice there were lights position 1 and 2 and things like that, so probably... Oh, milk. We have milk already. Fantastic. And now I wondered, can you use... That's a point. Right, H2 Studios. Where are we going to do this? Where it's not in the way, but it's easy for us to pull because it is a swivel. Oh no, this is a solid axle actually. Thinking about it. H2 Studios. And we're going to stick that there. Now think about it. Nozzle. No, I should say square. I should say about there. Right. Let's see if you were right. it's cheaper. That's the only thing I was thinking. They've got plenty of hay as well. This should make it so they've got a bit of both. Right, we want now the camo. No, I very rarely get this one right. It's that one there, we want it on right, and it's going to probably stay on that, as we should try to do exactly the same thing every single day, and this is its job, as it frequently used to be. It's such a cracking little 80 horsepower beaut. Whether or not I used to use it as a mower, now it could be used as a mower with the mower that we've chosen. Yes, that was another thing that I changed in the interim. I thought, you know, it's really useful to be able to just grab and go. So yeah, let's leave that to I know it's a bit naughty, that I think, isn't it, really? But, so we should actually, yeah, that is a point. Now, don't we? Do we want to see if we can fill the milk? Just to see if we can. Yeah, not expecting this to lug the milk anywhere. You can indeed. I did think so. I thought it was very, very not. I mean, of course, you can do it both ways, which I like. That erShaba is giving you choices. I like that. Right, so then let's stick this back. And fill it. And let that go. And so let's hook this up to that. And to be honest, I think we've streamlined the operation, which is, I always like to do that. Yeah, efficiency. As anybody who's watched me for any years, I like efficiency. We could, being as we filled that, actually fill it again ready for tomorrow morning, because that efficiency, I would say, is about right. Yeah, that's good. We need to do the water as well. Then we can afford to leave the milk for now. Let's fill that and let's empty that. Both. And the bad thing is, because it fills quicker, it means that it stops filling. Yeah, like when you... So I can't use my trick. I've got to pretty much let it empty, which means you've got to sit on it, really, which is a bit of a pain. But I think... Right, actually, we can leave it in peace now. Yeah, and leave it to its business, because the grass is ready for tomorrow. We've done everything. Why is everybody on that end? Because we shifted them, that's why. We did check the... So that is the harvester collector potatoes from... Oh, this is the one that is... Now that is actually well worth having by Pepe. That's the one I like. That's the one I've used a lot. I just want to check something out, though. There is a multi-fruit thing, and I'm not sure what it's going to be in, that if we were going to do things like that, but I think we will, it could be in vegetable technology, but it's a mod. It might not be as well. It might actually be in potato technology, because I think that was its original purpose. Multi, the Grimmy by Matt26. Oh God, it's not. I thought it was that one by Matt. Yeah, that's potatoes. No, it's this one. The Bulwer 2. That's right. By JMZ VNSFDG2. That is a mouthful. It's 1.6 metre, so it's a little bit smaller, I think, than the one... Oh, no, it's not. It's slightly bigger. So I think that we might well go into, in a small way, into these. We could also buy a couple. Now, did that say about digs potatoes out of the ground? So this, like that one, has got one of the horn toppers built in. It literally digs them straight out. So, and it does all of the... This, when I saw it, I thought, now that is a cracking idea. It really is. So that is a definite buy for the future. I know I didn't need to do it. It's just that I know what I'm like. I'll forget about I've made that choice. So we do need to either lease or buy the little, the little one. Actually, it's much better value. You can sort of buy 4 of those for the price of one of those, as I've said before. So yeah. Right, so that gave us an idea, and it still cost about the same. So fantastic. We will go through till March 1, and then that is where we're going to leave it, I think. I'm not sure if this is going to be it. Well, I've always said this, even if it's a 20-minute one, it isn't. It will be longer than that. I know it will. So then we can definitely go till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't think we've got any income left. I think that's it. So I'm hoping, do we do what I said? Mind you, spent a lot of money on equipment, rounding out equipment. So yeah, I think I did mention leasing was allowed. I'm sure I did. Oh, there was a bit of a, there's a 1,000. Yeah, I know these are not fantastic, but I would have expected, it's almost like, I said this before, it's like it's treating these 3 as one. So it cost us 24 grand, but it's almost like it's only giving us like the income from one of them. So perhaps that one doesn't like the pickup header. We need a map to actually support that. Ooh, now that is it's amazing how often this one actually how much does it? Just plus 45. I think we'll buy it as a 170 to begin with. I think an extra pair of hands is very, very useful. Fenders, we do want. Go on then. It's not going to break the bank. We don't care about that. Yeah, the only thing about it, I think we will. Quick hitch. No, I'm happy with the standard. 2-wheel drive axle width. That's going to be there. A stick out more, isn't it? No. No, it's not. Doesn't do anything that I can see. And we will stick the case on because I can put it to have a front attacher. Do we have this as the scanner? Because it's got our narrows on already, hasn't it? I'm sure they're narrows. I'm sure it's row crop. Doesn't say, does it? And I've got crop destruction plus on, so if it doesn't say it, and it really, I like the tyres though. Yeah, we'll stick to the original. So yeah, and I'm interested in that. Is that the manual one? Now, I love the thing that goes with this, the T440, but it's broken at the minute. It's not working quite right. So we bought that other one anyway, so we've chosen our partner. Do we do that? It's very reasonable, but you'd have to buy the, you need a forage harvester. I think if I was going to do something like that, I'd go small. So I think that is good enough. So we're at March. We're going to buy a field before we go for the... Because we've got our grass soon. Obviously, it's not third growth stage. Do we buy a field to begin with? One, if we can afford one. Because we've got a seeder. Now then, if we're going to do that, we need to check. Have we got any seeds already? If we look on the time saving stock check, it will tell us. Because we could have had some in the seeds. We have. 7, 2, 3, 4 litres of seed. So but might come with a farmyard. Or it might be, I don't think it's in the seeder, but we could check this fact before we spend too much money on a field and leave ourselves nothing for seeds or something. We could grab the Vario. First time that I've actually had to go this. Yeah, we must buy a def tank as well when we buy this. I think this farmyard has got secrets. If I remember rightly, La Coronella was the one that was the one that was mod heavy, that at the time I was like not into productions. Obviously it was FS19. Ah, okay. So it's probably in a machine that we don't have access to. So, and that's why I wanted to do is we've got. Yeah, let's not move because we don't know where we. Yeah, we're probably going to be the field right behind us. No, I think that'd be too expensive. I think that'd be like 300 grand. Oh, you'd be wrong. It's a terrible field though. Let's have a look at you. Oh, whereas that is the very opposite, and it would still leave us. Now, please check before you buy it. It doesn't look like it's got anything in it. Oh, it's not as well. So we're going to buy that quickly before the farmer decides. We're also going to need to lease a. The one thing we're going to do is scan. That's the one thing I'm going to quickly run across, and actually it makes perfect sense for this to be the thing that actually does it, because this is the fastest tractor we've got. We will lease, yes. So we're going to go to the shop. We're also going to buy, order ahead, some seeds. We've got the fertilizer already. So seeds, we want the picking pack. I think we're going to go 2. So then we need to go across the road for grabbing the fertilizer, which there is a couple of sneaky ways, but there's a proper way this way. I did see it. So then let's indicate, because we never know what's behind you. You never do know. I do love the signposts. Right, so then remember you don't need to open the cover. It should do it for it. I do like this. I had this on. I'm thinking, yeah, the words don't pop at the weekends as quickly as they do like on Monday morning when I've rested. Yes. Oh, no one needs to shift you out of the way. One of my favourite American maps, Westbridge Hills. Yes, we had the Terrace M on that, on the start from scratch version that we started originally. I think I sort of amalgamated, if I remember rightly. So should be able to pull up, and it should behave itself, and it should fill. We've got plenty if there's not enough in that. Yeah, we definitely get a little bit closer. Typically, for once, I've actually put it in the wrong place. I probably will need some more now. It's a bit, probably be able to do another maybe a couple actually, because we saw how good it was. Ooh, perfect position for us. Fantastic. Oh, that's no, it isn't right. Normally, that's the one thing you can guarantee, is that you should be able to get that from that position. Open cover. Yeah, we should really be able to get the. That's unusual. You can't. This is the one that you can't lift up. Now I wonder if you can with a proper big bag handle. Oh, I really didn't want to have any kind of problem. We could use that. No, it's the John Deere's actually got. He's ready. It's not going to take 10 minutes to sort of. Yeah, we should be able to use the big back handler in its proper form, where it literally attaches. Then I think if you do that with the picking pack, it's a little bit funny, but normally the way that is, it should have worked. It normally, perhaps it could be that the seeder demands that you raise it. It could be that. So we should try to observe all proprietaries that machines need. So we do try. So we want to do it like that, and if we do it properly, which you can do, it doesn't like it though. No, then it should. If I get in the right place, then we're just going to seed, not seed. We're going to scan the field, and then we'll leave this ready, poised for action for tomorrow. And we've still got 72,922. Yeah, I thought we really need to get into farming first. I am going to buy that farmyard though. Oh, no, it does sort of. Oh, I apologise for the fact that it's sort of going on the floor, even though we know it's not. My bad. Yes, we should look like this and pretend that it's really going in there. Yeah, I can't quite reach. I apologise. Oh, is that it? We filled. Fantastic. Yes, I don't know what it is. I think the proper picking obviously is really good with this, as you'd imagine. So let's fold that cover as well, and we are going to go to our new field, which is opposite the grass field. So we had quite an interesting winter where we spent pretty much everything that we earned, but to be honest, we only need the header once, as I always say. Yeah, I mean, having the 6 metre seeder is going to be good. I thought if we do this, we could be clever and follow with the limer, because that can be done straight away. That would be a clever person would think of this. And that's not saying I'm clever, but yeah. Because I nearly forgot, so if I was clever then I wouldn't have forgotten, would I? Now then, I think we ought to fill this though on a first. Yeah, but I do think I'm right. Prep. I always do that anyway, so it's, yeah, even this is a slightly longer. I think I was worried about it being a short session. I don't think it's going to be a short session anymore. I think we'll, it's over here, I'm sure I just saw it. Yeah, so we have another team member. Can we sneak? No, we can't, the bull was in the way. Yeah, we'll have to we'll get our new header 12 metre as well. I love that, it's a cracking size. It's going to help us enormous, and I would imagine our harvester can easily cope with that. Oh, no, we can do it, we can do it. Right, let's put that on follow. Let's scan that field, and then we are going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm well chuffed really, and 72,000 left as well. If I remember rightly, it's about 200 odd grand, the actual original farmyard. We have done well though. But for this is, remember, this is hard economy. This is not your normal lots of growth. Yeah, you see those little marks? It's reading that. I don't know. No, it is, because it means it's not been fertilised underneath. So it's sort of reading the fact that it's more about how Courseplay reads it. Where is the way in? Oh, literally just. I don't know. Actually, I thought it was there, but it's not. I don't know how we get in. Oh, I do. It's literally right where the sheep are. Because I did say about this, isn't that not quite amazing that we've actually bought the field, but we've so we have obscured our own entrance, but actually we did fix that, so yeah, it's not difficult to get in now. And indicate, and yeah, this is the way in, the proper way. So there you go. Right, now then, so let's unfold that. This is a big field actually, although for the map it's yeah. Right, so you're ready for action next time too. Scan this so we can see what it is and switch that indicator off, because ever and ever again, switch your indicator off. I know, I'm listening, I am. Now then, if we are clever, we should be able to go like that. I think this will be 3, at least 3, maybe more, because it's a nice shape, kidney shape. I do like rounded fields. with round edges. It's if it suits the way that I use courseplay. Might be 3 actually. Oh, it's maybe a little bit too wide. Might. No, that's it. You've just gone off the. Yeah, you were right first time. It's a strange shape. It's a little tiny bit, but it is what it is. You know, if you're a clever person, may in time buy that field, so you could sort of scan for max value like that, and just fold that away. I'm going to ask the shop to come and fetch that, but we're going to do it a little bit craftily so you can't see it being done. So the milk is building up, so we're going to need to see about whether it's a special dairy or whether you can stick it in a normal one. I suppose actually the perfect thing to do would be to save the game and do a test right now. No, we're not going to be doing wheat. Stone picker. Yeah, and this is the trouble with not buying equipment at the beginning because although I did say it would, we'd go buy the Foncaster if we ran out of money, so we've got enough money for that. So yeah, we will be doing that rather than the biggie that I would have liked to have gone right back at the beginning when I did have the money. But yeah, it is what it is. Right, so then, yeah, let's have a look at the field and then we're going. Oh, we knew it was going to be nice. Very nice. Nearly all loam, really. Fantastic. So yeah. So all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.